Hey guys.
Woo! What's up, y'all?
So today we are a little bit.
We're a little tired.
If you didn't get that from the song.
I am absolutely mentally, spiritually, physically tired. It's just exhausting.
It doesn't matter because we're back in the hallway huddle with Sam and Denise once again for another week's See, we're not tired anymore. We come to the podcast and we're full of energy now. But yes, so I hope you're ready. I hope you have your water, coffee, drink. I hope you have your snacks. Let's for some change. Your popcorn. And let's get into it.
So, we're back. Hallway Huddle, back with another banger. And today, we're going to take a break from, the social things of high school and the social life. Today, we're going to focus on balancing high school. And because we are in Levine or in a middle college or wherever you are, if you do dual enrollment, we're balancing high school and college. That's a lot. Okay. So we just want to give y'all some practical tips from two seniors who are about to be out of here. Okay. We have literally less than 2 months till graduation. Well, no, 2 months till graduation. Whew. And Lord knows we need it because we're tired.
And actually, we have 10 weeks left. No, yes, 10, like kind of 10 weeks left. 12. So, we're gonna have 10 episodes in this podcast, guys, and then it's gonna be close to the end. So this is second episode.
This is the second episode. We got 8 more. Hopefully they continue this year. Continue this next year. If they don't, hey, you might be getting a hallway huddle out of dorm rooms. Okay.
Yay!
Oh. On FaceTime. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here to help y'all balance all of this, okay? So just starting with balancing high school in your classes, okay? You need to be picking the classes that you actually need. Pick classes that are going to help you go toward, your major and things like that. So like this whole episode, balancing college, balancing high school, balancing college applications, Common App, which is a beast, okay? Whew. Y'all, Common App about took me out. I ain't gonna even hold you. Common App took me out. But no, this whole episode is just about some practical tips. So listen up. Like Denise said, get your popcorn. Get ready. Because we're gonna drop some hot tips. All right, and some hot takes. So we're gonna start off with your classes. Okay. When you come, you need to be picking classes, like I said earlier, that are going to benefit you. So go ahead and make that appointment with Miss Sally Sullivan upstairs, okay? Or Miss Van Lau in the office, in our Levine office. Go ahead and make those classes. See what you need. See what's going to help you go towards your major specific classes if you choose to graduate with your associates. Because you do know, even if you don't graduate with your associates, you're still going to have a whole chunk of credits that are going to translate into whatever four-year university or whatever you do. They're going to transfer. So you need classes that are going to help you go towards your goal. So if you want to be a lawyer, like I want to be a lawyer, I took mainly criminal justice and political science classes. So you need to be doing classes that are going to align with what you're going to go to when you leave here. If college is your route. If it's not, then that's a different conversation you can have with the counselors. But if college and four-year university after this is your route, choose them classes wisely. And it's also going to help you just in the grand scheme of things, being a junior, being a senior. Don't pick no hard classes. You already got high school classes. You got to take either English 4 or AP Lit next year. And my juniors, my rising juniors who are watching this, y'all know y'all got to take either AP Lang or Tuttle English. Don't overcrowd that schedule. All right? I'm gonna let Denise tell y'all some more.
Yes. So along with that, you can ask seniors, the next year seniors, or us guys. You can ask us, and just like for any feedback, I know Sally and Miss Bonlaw, like they give amazing feedback, but we can talk from experience. And Sam said take classes that are going directly into your career. But what if you don't know what you want to do yet? make sure there's this one class you should take your first at least 8 weeks of the first year you're here, and it's called ACA. Yeah, take that class and don't just do it. Don't just do it for like to get the work done or easy grade, because I know so many people that did that, and then at the beginning of the senior year they were just discovering what they do at ACA. In ACA they make you like take these many quizzes so you know what you're good for or what you want to do, and that way you can narrow down what you want to do for your future and what classes you want to take. So make sure you take advantage of that class. And if not, if you're still like unsure or something, try different things. If you are between arts and being a lawyer, try taking one criminal justice class, try taking an arts class, and see which one fits more into who you want to be in the future and stuff like that. Also, going back to the counselors, ask them too many questions. Like, ask whatever question you have. No question is a bad question. So yes, me too. So before you're meeting with them, have a list of questions. Like, you have to do a little bit of research before, that way you have questions, because you might go into that meeting and counseling meeting or whatever, and then you might not ask anything, but then afterwards you're like left with so many questions. So do your research beforehand and ask those questions.
So I think also what you want to do, have a good class schedule, balance all of that, but also just quick things like y'all know to prioritize your work. Junior year ain't for the weak. I'm not gonna even lie to you. And that's coming from me who had no high school classes. Oh no, I had economics and personal finance where I met Denise. If you didn't watch last episode on friendships, you need to go back and watch that, okay? But just prioritize your work, but also have fun. Give yourself time to have like, I call them mental health days. Now, I'm not saying take a whole day off like I be doing, but hey, if you need to, do it. But just take sometimes. We used to go out and eat sometimes junior year, like maybe after classes, either whether it was before or after classes. We used to go grab some McDonald's down the street. Just give yourself time to like unwind and relax before you lock in again, because you don't want to just be locking in and then be burnt out, because that's what we don't want for you. So prioritize, be sure to balance it. Don't take on too much of a course load. Of course, still get what you need to get done so you can get towards your end goal, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. All right. We don't want you to do that, because the pressure comes when it's time to fill out them college applications. And so now that we've talked about high school, we gonna talk about college. All right. And I'm gonna give you my quick personal story. Okay. I started my Common App. I started early. I started in August. As soon as it opened up in August, I was on that page, logging ready. Start early. That is a really, 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 I cannot stress that enough. Start early, because once you get back to school, those classes are going to start picking up. They're going to start picking up. You're going to be hopefully not in too much of a rush to get your associates, but if you're choosing to go that route, but you're going to be taking your college classes. You might be taking the last few classes of high school that you have. You don't want to have too much pressure on yourself. Do not do what I did. I started early, but because of like clubs and everything and things I was running, stuff like that, I put way too much pressure on myself, and I was burnt out by the end of it, like completely. So start early. Don't just ignore it. It is a big step in your life. So go ahead and be preparing yourself over the summer. Like, hey, this is a big step in my life. Prepare your parents. Okay. My mommy was not prepared. She was like, my baby is leaving me. I'm like, yes, mom, I'm sorry. But yeah. And so just prepare yourself, prepare your family, prepare everybody. But start early. I cannot not stress that enough. Start early so that you're already ahead of the game, so that when everybody else is stressing, like, oh, I got to get this done by this early action or early decision or regular decision deadline, you're already done. That's one thing I am grateful that I started early for. when other people, and not saying people specifically in the school, just people I know in general, when they were stressing like, oh, I gotta get this in, gotta get this in, gotta get that in, I'm just sitting back and chilling. So start early. That's one of my tips. Denise, what's another one of your tips?
I would say along with that, early, like, it's never too early. Don't give yourself like 1 month, because 1 month is not enough. I kid you not, 1 month is not enough, because if you haven't looked at the college application thingy, you need recommendation letters. You need to see what scholarship they offer. You need to see what other application you need to fill out, because for some colleges you do need to fill like two different applications depending on your major and stuff. So like Sam said, start early. Like even from the summer you can start doing the topics for your essay, because essays are a really important thing. Ask for help. You're here is your first time doing it. It might be your parents first time too, so ask for help. Come to school, as the teachers, counselor, we're here to help you. And like I said in last time, every question is important. Don't think that because she knows that you should know it. No, like, it was my first time like looking at college applications. I didn't know anything, so I felt like Sam was like Sam was ahead of the game. He was. I remember. So no, literally. So I would feel like, oh my god, like Sam knows that, then I should know that. No, like it, different people have different like backgrounds and perspectives. And he started his research way earlier than me. So obviously he knew that I didn't know anything. So yes. Also give the people you're going to ask recommendation letters time, because they have jobs, they have other stuff to do. They have probably like 30 students that also ask them for recommendation letters. So give them like, they say at least 2 weeks. I would say a month. Like give them time so they all know and they remember, and it's not rushed and it's well written. Yeah, I think that's it.
So another thing, because Denise brought up recommendations, be sure you can go on college sites now. So I'm going to use an example. One of my top schools was Howard. You go to Howard's website, go to their kind of application page. Now that when you're seeing this, the application may not be open because it doesn't open till like August for most schools. But go ahead and familiarize yourself with what materials you need for your application. So, like Denise said, letter recommendation. Make sure you go ahead and write out a list. Who do I want when I get back to school in August? Who do I want to write my recommendation? Who is a teacher? Who is a counselor? Who is a trusted adult who may be outside of school who I can trust to write my recommendation? Not that they're gonna write anything bad about you, but who can write? I hope, but who I hope. Cause I was scared for some of my recommenders. Who I love you, Miss Tuttle, but I was scared. Um, but just go ahead and familiarize yourself with the materials that you need, because it's going to help you when you get back. So you can check off your checklist. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I've sent Miss Tuttle or Miss Stevens or Mr. Hawes, Davidson, Weghorst, Miss Van Lau, anybody. I've sent them, what I need for my recommendation. They're also going to have you fill out something called a brag sheet. Fill out that brag sheet ASAP, ASAP, no Rocky. Okay? Fill it out. A brag sheet is literally what it's called. You're bragging. Tell them about you. Now, of course, if you've had them as a student, they know some things about you, but this is really your time to brag. And everything that you brag about, speaking from experience, they are going to put on that recommendation. They are going to put it on there. And it just really heightens your chances of being accepted. So have your letters of recommendation ready. Go ahead and get you something called a resume. It's not required, but it is a huge help because it allows colleges to see any jobs you've had, internships, how many languages you might speak, any awards you might have won, if you're club president of some of this and that. Resumes help, y'all. So go ahead and build out a resume. If you don't know like where to get a resume from or how to start, see one of your teachers. And if you still don't know, look up some templates on like Google or Canva. Canva is a big help. That's where I did my resume at. That's where we just, as we're doing this, we literally just did resumes in Miss Stevens' class on Friday. Go ahead and start building out your resume. You're gonna perfect it once you get to Miss Stevens' class during mock interviews and things like that. But go ahead and start building that out. So have your recommendations, have your resume. Um, Go ahead, like Denise said, you may not have all the common app topics because some are subject to change, but they most times stay the same. So this summer, I started looking at the topics from last year that I knew were going to be the same. Just start jotting down ideas. Now, we're not saying write a full essay, in July. If that's not what you want to do, if that's what you want to do, you go ahead and do that. Okay, period. But for those of us who aren't, gifted in writing, we, we just put down some bullet points, okay? Just some bullet points of, okay, if the prompt was, what's a challenge you've overcome? A challenge you've overcome, just in some bullet points, put down some challenges you've had. And then in a sub bullet point, how you overcame it, okay? So go ahead and start drafting those ideas so that when you get here, it's just easier to do. And I know if you're in Tuttle, you guys are doing those. Y'all did Tuttle essays, Tuttle University essays.
Yeah. Kim Total. No, Kim University.
Kim University essays. Those are going to help you. Now, I wish I had that. I did not take Miss Tuttle's class.
Boo.
I did not take her class junior year, okay?
Boo.
I didn't.
Boo. Okay.
I didn't, and I don't want to say it set me behind, but it did. Yeah, I'm just making it plain. It did. So I know in the moment it may not have seemed like this is going to help you, but it will help you because my friends already had essay topics and things written while I'm having to just write something from scratch. So get what you need, have them recommendations, that resume, those essays, have all of that so that when the time comes, you're able to keep balancing applying for college with your high school work. So
Yes. And to finish everything up, guys, I know that sounds so much. We were just like saying how hard it is and everything. But okay, never mind. One more last point after this.
So I fear we forgot to talk about deadlines.
Oh,
Stay on them deadlines.
yes.
Stay on that deadline, okay? My Chapel Hill application was due October 15th. Ain't no reason I should have still been working on it on October 15th. Okay? Know your deadlines. We had some technical difficulties, y'all. The camera literally randomly shut off. But I will say we thought we were done, but I did have one more thing. The college anxiety is real.
Yes.
Choosing where you want to go is real. College decision anxiety is a real thing. Choose where's best for you. Okay? Go on a college tour. See it, feel it, choose what's best for you because ultimately this is going to shape like the trajectory of your whole life. Okay? If that's your decision, if you're not going to college, if you're going to a trade school, if you're taking a gap year, if you're going to the Army, Navy, wherever, make the best decision for you. Weigh all your options, do all of that, and just do what's best for you, okay? Because this is your life. Don't let people pressure you into going somewhere or doing something you don't want to do. This is your life, and it's yours to live, okay?
Yes. And
That's
yes, clock that. Good
Clock
job. Okay. And last thing, I know you're going to apply to everywhere. Apply to every single where. Miss Van La has the waivers thingy, so just check that out. Apply everywhere, and let's say you have this one dream one that you wanna go, and if it doesn't happen, it's because it wasn't meant to be. That's my logo in life. It wasn't meant to be. So don't get sad over it. Maybe it's because you're gonna meet other people in the other college that you're gonna apply, that you're gonna go to. But don't stress. And I feel like everything in your life happens for a reason. So in the case that it doesn't like happen to the college that is your dream college that you want to go, is because of something. And in the future, in like 10 years, you're gonna go look back and be like, oh, that's why it happened. So yeah.
So that concludes our second episode. Yes. But we have to give our disclaimer.
Oh, yes.
You're here, but did you study? Did you study? Did you study? Did you study? I hope you did. Because, hey, the colleges look at your grades too, but we're not going to get into that today, all right? Yeah, but we see y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next episode, all right? Peace out. Bye.